Welcome back, everyone, to a Saturday live stream. This was supposed to be a one-on-one convoy with JC Drives, but he informed me about a little over an hour ago that he couldn't make it. So after we went through all the stuff to get ready yesterday, he had something that came up, and he is not able to make it today. We will reschedule. He might even show up in the audience, hopefully, if he's up and about. So we'll see. Let's recognize some folks who are here early and on time. Vigner was early. And I'm sorry, Vigner, that we weren't able to do this convoy, but we'll do... Basically, what JC and I were going to do is I'm going to drive around the Balkans. So that's what we had planned. Thor is here. Welcome back, Thor. Hope you had a great breakfast hours ago. Phantom 6767 is here. And Hunter Toller, welcome to the adventure as a drive and hauler. That's awesome. I hear you also are a new farmer. So I just caught that secondhand. So welcome to the farm. Lobo 1G is here. Semper Bufo is here. Matthew Roth is here. And there's JC. JC is here with us. Treasure O is here. And Nightbot is here. So watch your P's and Q's. Turn off that caps lock key. And don't spit out too many emojis or Nightbot will get you. FTG Mike B is here. Colin Percival is here. Waiting for dinner. Okay. Awesome. Okay, what's that? Oh, Nightbot again. Okay, so I will tell you what's up here in a moment. Ended up buying it because it was on sale, so only had to pay full price for the DLC, which was not that much money, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I'm glad you were able to do that. Okay, let me talk about, before Nightbot gets me, we're talking about farming. Yeah, breakfast. I've slept since then, Thor. But that's what you were off to do when we signed off together last night. Okay, so where are we? We are in Vlore, Albania. So basically the southern end of the West Balkans DLC. I have a load I have picked up already, which I'll talk about in just a moment. We are headed up to Novi Sad, a distance of 883 kilometers. So, what about this load? It is a load of liquid petroleum gas, LPG. And we've picked it up here at this refinery place or storage distribution center. I don't know what the heck it is. Yeah, probably a refine or gas distribution center. So let me fix something here. Let's get going. Now I'm not in the server, so I have to follow all the rules of the clock and stuff. I can't just grab a coffee. I already made that mistake once. Pulled into a sleep trigger place and just hit sleep, thinking I was going to get a coffee because I was still in the mindset that I was going to be on the server. So, oops, I had to fix that. Okay. So this load weighs 22 tons. So we're just going to drive through the Balkans. Because what JC and I talked about is neither of us has spent much time here in the Balkans for quite for I don't even know how long it's been. So we were going to do that. Now, we actually had a different trailer, and I still have that trailer hooked up because it's in a different profile. In my convoy profile.
Pugwash is here. Hi, everybody. Hope we are all having a great weekend.
Hey, Pugwash. You know, this sky conditions, whatever, looks just like it did here yesterday. And here, I mean Las Vegas. We had cloudy overcast, and then later in the day it rained. Which is a little bit unusual for Las Vegas, even in April.
Igner says, talking about Albania, that's where we need to start when the all ETS challenge starts.
Maybe. Or maybe we'll change things up this year.
Toller says it's off. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Toller says it's off to a good start. Just got back from getting groceries a little bit ago and gonna run some blows to keep #1 spot in ATS.
You got #1? Or are you talking about our hardcore? Anyway, what I was going to say is we're getting ready to launch the All States Challenge next month. And we're still working out details. But we're going to change things up a bit. For reasons.
Vigner says that's in alphabetical order.
Right. Well, we're still going to sort of go alphabetical order. But that doesn't mean we're going to start in Albania. Okay, let me just, or wherever. So let me just not confuse the issue and just focus on driving.
Stobbs is here.
Hey, Stobbs. I saw that photo you posted earlier today. I almost responded to that like, are you okay? Ooh.
Toller says I'm currently #1 in ATS according to TrucksBook.
Okay, I guess I hadn't looked. Oh, I hate these 40-kilometer speed limits. Now it's 90.
Jones yesterday.
Oh, I think Dr. Jones got some sleep. Yeah, you want to keep on top of that because he can be pretty aggressive. Speaking of aggressive, I forgot to reset my trip meter. A little stutter in there. Hope that's not indicative of something bad happening.
Actually, yes, for the month of April, he is #1.
How about that?
By about 8,000 miles over Lone Wolf. Dob says it could be worse, could be driving the fish aquarium on wheels.
What is that? A tanker? Hauling water? This is what's up with Balkans. These narrow streets. Like, I feel like I'm gonna hit these cars. Ooh, that was close.
He says the Renault Magnum, the predecessor of the Renault T.
By the way, I was going to show off something about this trailer. I'll try to remember what to do it when I stop. Unless I can fit it in during the drive. But I got to really focus on where I'm at.
Adam Buser says, how are you doing?
Hey, Adam.
Pugwash says, I've worked it out. It will be the challenge using the dyslexic alphabet.
No, but actually, that would be an interesting idea. And these changing speed limits just get me. Drive me nuts.
Yep.
Now it's 40. Now I remember why I don't come to the Balkans.
Keith Thursey says, good afternoon. How's the weekend been?
Hey, Keith. Well, it's been interesting. It has been interesting. Well, now we're back up to 80.
Why don't we just do a happy medium of 60 and call it a day?
Or 70.
Pugwash has gifted 5 memberships.
Whoa, give a Pugwash.
Arnar Hodgson, Matthew Walter, Wolf Gaming, Miles Dutton, and In Zone 71 are the recipients.
All right, congratulations to the lucky recipients, and thank you to Pugwash.
That happened just after Matthew entered the chat.
What's that?
How are you doing today? That happened just after Matthew Walter entered the chat.
Oh. In Zone 71, that's a new name.
I think Pugwash is just trying to bribe his way out of stone picking duty on Nadenthal.
We just bought him a brand new stone picker that's twice as fast. He seemed to be happy. Ooh, I need me a coffee.
Nicholas is here. He says, hey, where's JC?
Hey, read the chat. Change plans. Yeah, if you scroll up to the top, or maybe someone... Actually, JC's in the audience. Actually, YouTube moderator Nicholas, I posted in the Discord. Nicholas is out and about trucking. He posted some interesting video when he got up this morning for him, last night for me. He was surrounded by a herd of reindeer, and he shared a video of that in the Trucker EU screen photos. It's awfully impressive. And Nicholas, thanks for sharing those. Also, thanks for linking back to that other video, or videos, of you driving through the tunnels near Bergen. That is just amazing. I know I'm going to get a ticket here.
Matthew Walter asks, are you doing a live stream on ETS tonight?
I am thinking that I will. Are you interested? Had not planned anything specifically for tonight, but I thought I might. Since I'm not streaming tomorrow,
Pugwash says, no, I'm a happy little stone picker. Thor,
go ahead.
Thor replied, yeah, I didn't dare to finish your job, Pugwash, not even moving the tractor. Pilot Bro said, you have to be a trucker to see those. Actually, no. You have to be a trucker to post in there, but you can still see what's in there.
Where? Oh, yeah. No, you can. Everyone can see him, Pilot. That's the way I set it up, so that everyone can see, but only people with that role can post in there.
He says, oh. Never mind then. Matthew says, why are you not doing tomorrow's live stream?
because we scheduled this one. This time slot is currently slotted for me not to stream. And so since we set up to stream this with JC today, I made plans to not stream tomorrow, and I didn't change those plans because now I've got something else going on tomorrow. Originally, well, as recently as earlier this week, JC and I were going to stream tomorrow, and we were going to do the winner's convoy today for the Euro Truck Hunt Challenge today. But Mike had to work today, so we rescheduled the winner's convoy for next weekend, next Saturday, which is why we won't have a members live stream next Saturday. And so that JC and I rescheduled his convoy for today, but then now he can't make it. But I already had people showing up for this, so I decided to go ahead and do a solo live stream today, so as not to disappoint people who made plans to join this. Hope that all made sense. By the way, I was going to point something out about this trailer. Nicholas has, because now Nicholas is doing our skins for the VTC, and he was able to, I don't know if TK had already got the BTT stuff applied to the tankers or this tanker, but something that Nicholas did in the process was that he made, and maybe he can correct me if I'm wrong, but all of the other parts that are painted on this trailer, made them transparent so that you, a VTC member with this, can then set the color of the trailer. And so, of course, I set it to blue to match my truck. Now, in the convoy session that JC and I set up to do, we're pulling dry freighters, I think, or reefers, I forget which, with the BTT stuff on it, and all of the painted areas on the trailer we set to our own respective colors. So his trim work matched his truck, and the trim work on my trailer matched my truck. So thanks to Nicholas for doing that, because it's a nice feature. Look at that river falling down the hill. Oh, look, I can take photos now since I'm in solo mode. Oop, gotta go up, not down.
Alibro said, going to cry in my corner now.
For what? That is so impressive.
And Nicholas says, I remade all the trailer skins in ETS, so none of the files are DKs.
Okay.
I see a Horde testing station.
See if I got a horn on this truck. I do not. Got that horn. Oops, speeding. Oh. Speed limit dropped to 60 when I wasn't looking. I was working my way back down to 80. Well, no 5 stars for me. And now it's 80 again. Finally got down to 60. Stupid speed limits.
Probably went down for that curve.
Yeah.
Bigner asks, how heavy is the load?
22 tons. Well, you know what? I didn't do any shout outs today. I'm kind of a little off my game here. Look at that. Is that a reservoir?
Nicholas says, I hate when we get ticketed the millisecond the speed limit changes. It's so unrealistic.
Yeah. I agree.
I know, it's like just as I hit, my foot hits the brake to start slowing down. Wee-oo. Adam says, what other cities have a sudden drop of speed?
Several. Well, all of them. Every little town and every town and village in Euro Truck. As soon as you get to them, they drop. The speed drops to 50 kilometers.
And Nicholas says, all of them in ETS at least.
Yeah.
Bigner says, I totally agree with you both on speeding tickets.
I guess I haven't been this way before in this profile.
Wash says, and that cop was going in the opposite direction. Not fair.
Yeah.
Adam says, I know in Richmond, Virginia, there's one side a posted speed limit and on the reverse side a 50-mile-per-hour limit. Probably a difference of leaving town versus coming in. Would be my guess. Bedrock says present and accounted for, bouncing it in and out to keep an eye on the weather.
Ah. Oops. See left into the X-ray shed? Left? Okay, I'm confused. Left. Like, am I supposed to turn left here? That doesn't make any sense. Oh. That must be where it is. Oh, look at this line of cars. Oh, hey, thanks. I've never done this before here.
In one of the 18 Wheels of Steel games, the police car would drive after you when speeding. You would only get a ticket if he caught up to you.
Oh, stop the engine, it says.
Pilot Bro wishing safety for Bedrock. Thomas Berger, sorry I'm late. Been a member 15 months.
Wow, Thomas. Welcome back. 15 months. Oh, I have to put it in gear, don't I?
Adam says, I do not know why a reversible speed limit sign is needed for interstate highways in a metro area.
Reversible? What's going on here? Uh-oh. No, not drop. Differential. I don't think I have a differential.
Truck wants to take flight.
Oh no, the trailer gear is hanging up. Landing gear in the trailer.
Oh.
I don't know how to recover from this. Maybe I can...
Better access air the bags up. Pilot Bro says, go fast.
Let me out.
Oh, the door closed.
I gotta go through this again. Yes, I've been in prison. That's it. All right, I may. Put in gear. Parking brake engaged. Oh my goodness, I'm just all kind of flustered here. I forgot how to drive the truck. Oh. How can this be? Oh, this is...
SCS needs to fix that.
Yeah.
Treasure O says there's a tiny mod that simulates the tilting of a steering wheel up and down when the ignition is turned on or off. Nicholas says maybe try taking it at an angle.
I don't know if... don't know that I can. I mean, I'm going out through a door. Trapped again.
Boba says try raising the rear suspension.
I did. And the front. I mean, I just don't have room to maneuver in here.
Adam would get a running start.
I did. The problem is, well, and maybe if I go ahead and pull up, do the inspection again, and then after the inspection cycles, back up and get a running start.
Pilot versus more power.
Yeah, more power. Oh, it's prompting me to stop again. I'm going to back up to the door. Oh, I can back out.
Nicholas says that would be no problem with a man.
Ah! Let me out!
That would be a Swiftie.
It would.
Bobs, have you lifted the rear airbags all the way up?
All the way. What? I can't get out? Okay, now where was I supposed to go after exiting? I am so confused.
Well, use the dip camera to fly back there and see where it leads. Pugwash says any more x-rays you'll have radiation poisoning.
Yeah. What's up with the... That's why they're keeping their distance. They're afraid I'm radioactive. What a nightmare that was. Well, now hold on a second. Let's do that whole fly out and see. Okay, so it would have come out through this gate, you know, if it had all worked right. But that is definitely an SES created issue. That ramp is too steep. And so would have driven out this way through that gate, turn right, go across, and turn left. All right, so that's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, crossing 4 lanes of traffic.
Yeah, 7 or 8 lanes.
Well, eventually, yeah, but just to be getting back in the correct direction.
Yeah.
Nicholas says shift F11 to report it as a bug.
No. He didn't say that when I was there. Man. All right, I got to find a place to stop, grab a coffee, do some shout outs.
Not a coffee, a sleep.
Sleep.
Treasure Host says, well, I'll be taking the fine if I ever find myself here.
Did that say stop?
Lord Dragon has gifted a membership. Versace is back as the recipient.
Thank you, Dragon. Welcome to the stream, by the way. All right, let's see. Where can I stop? Because I need to stop. Oh, great. I should have cut across. Because there's nowhere to stop for a while. I think I'll go here. Then I can just double back. Where is that? Hour and 9 minutes.
Says how are you all?
Hey Tom, welcome back. How much time do I have left? I'm just barely gonna make it.
Adam asks, have you ever gotten your landing legs stuck in real life?
Not like that. I mean, I probably scraped them I know I've scraped them a few times. One time I forgot to put them up. I was still kind of new. And this is why I developed a process step by step in my mind. I always did the same thing. And when I failed to do the same step, or, same procedure, I made a mistake. I would make a mistake somewhere along the way. The 85 kilometers an hour, that's an odd speed limit. One time I forgot to put my landing gear up, and I'm driving down a road, a highway or something, lost in thought, all is right with the world, and some car pulls up even with me, and they're blowing their horn, and I look down at the car, and the woman in the passenger seat is telling me something about my trailer. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. I pulled over, got out, landing gear was still down, and then when the pavement would cause the front of the trailer to dip a little bit, the landing gear would dig into the pavement, well, hit the pavement. It was sparking, apparently. That's what they told me was happening. There were sparks coming off my trailer. Well, that got my attention. So I pulled over, saw that the landing gear had not been cranked up. But the side effect of that was that the leading edge of the pads had bent under or up, or I don't remember which it was. I think down, because that was really bad. Like bending your knees the wrong direction. So that was a Swifty. Real life Swifty. I didn't damage anybody else, but I did damage my own trailer. It was, it's not the end of the world. It was completely recoverable. I just, when I dropped that trailer after I delivered it, it just sat on that bent. The leading edges were bent a little bit. Eventually, they probably smoothed out, but totally an embarrassing Swifty moment. Yep, one of them times. All right, we are almost there. What do I have left? 54 minutes. But I got red bed.
I was wondering if you know if landing legs can be replaced when damaged.
Yes. Hey, this is a weird place to park. Am I gonna have to back out of here? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to back out. This is weird. I've been to places like this though. All right. Knee-Eye Sniper, top ATS driver for August. Dusty, aka Dirty Dog 3436, our top ATS driver for last January. Isabel Hagloff, Pilot Bro 39. Rob Strecker, aka Lurch, is here. Pilot Bro's here too. Yes. And you could probably get away with a 5-pound mallet to do that. Probably. Bedrock, our top ATS driver for last February. Bill Welburn, Nicholas XXXN, Susan Arthur, our top ETS2 driver for May. XLT 588 Gaming, Omega Sunrise, Silent Dilemma, Norwegian Trucker Nicholas, Big Al 2424, our top ETS driver for December. Johnny Hansen, Tasmified, Picard Gaming, Lobo 1G, our top ETS2 driver for July. Hugwash, Pretty the Parrot, Carlin, Wim55, our top ATS driver for March, last month. And Wim and I had our one-on-one convoy yesterday. Oh, coffee. Cody Old, JJ Man 1982, Thor Rasmussen, our top ETS2 driver for last April. Ipswich, David H74, Matthew Roth, RD04 Dave, our top ATS driver for last March. Troken. We have dirty trucks on the road. Is that in the 150 update? Douglas Williams, Justin Burns, Country Bumpkin Simulation. JC Drives, our top ETS2 driver for March, which is why we're going to have a one-on-one convoy together. Bruce A. Thomas Berger, Tazzy 291, Lee Jenkins, Doom 3, Stobbs, Ogden BD, Jennifer Roth, Rick Rashid, Robert Alexander. That will do for now. Let's change the time and get some sleep. Was that rain I heard? Not anymore. You got it. I thought so. Got to turn those on. Yeah, I like lights. I don't need them right now, but I like having it. Hey. Yep, everybody does, Nicholas. Almost everybody, when their new driver has Swifties. A tipper truck, huh? Turned the front passenger side into a construction dumper. While I was reversing up to an excavator, I broke the window and the mirror. Happened about 8 years ago. Yep, that's why insurance rates are so high for newbies, because not only are they more likely to have a Swiftie or cause damage, trucks are more expensive to maintain and repair. Like airplanes. When you have an oops with an airplane, it's expensive. Bad enough with your own private vehicle. You got to pay a couple $1,000 to, well, there's insurance, but even so. Wow. I love a parade, except when it's keeping me from being about my business.
Ryan says, "Hey, Boomer, I missed a Swiftie."
Yeah. Hey, Ryan. Yep, you missed a little bit of something there. Well, apparently I could have kept going that way in order to uncover some more territory. Let me have a look at that on the map quick. Oh, no. Oh, could have got out this way, though. Going through town. Interesting. Oh, well. Let's focus on the task at hand.
Ryan was just playing the 1.5 beta for ATS.
Yeah? Got any thoughts? Pilot just mentioned something that I think referenced that. Did he ever respond to my inquiry about that?
Nope. He says, waiting for a dirty truck to show up again.
Well, when you see one, or anybody else who may see one, how about getting a picture and posting it in the Discord? So yesterday I asked the audience a question I'll ask again today for American Truck Simulator. Which do you think will come out first? The 1.50 update, not beta, but update, or the Nebraska DLC? Which do you think will come out first? I have a theory, but I don't know. I don't have a lot to base it on. And just like that, speed limit's dropping.
Adam says, let me know if you see a blue DAF FX or a Dark Knight Freightliner on the road.
You know, to change the subject slightly, I wished I'd have thought to grab the, what is it, the XL? Those smaller trucks. I think those are better suited to drive in the Balkans because they're smaller. Sure, go ahead, pull out.
Matthew Walter says that Nebraska.
Okay. And I guess I should say, what do you base that on? And I realize we're just speculating here.
I would say based on the last few releases for ATS, it's going to be the version update before the DLC comes out.
Well, that would be my thought. However, well, and I'll just share this. Based on where we are in the sequence of blog posts and other information released, it seems like we should be really, really close to Nebraska. However, they normally would release the version update in advance of the DLC update. But it doesn't seem like 1.50 is ready yet. Not even gone into open beta.
Ryan says, I think Nebraska, because there's only 2 topics left for the SDS blog.
Right. And that's where I was going with that.
Nicholas says, I posted
What?
my Swifty in the Truckers EU.
Okay. Was I supposed to go to that scale? I didn't see anything. I was distracted talking. Well, there's another ticket. I'll be lucky to get 3 stars at this rate.
Obo1G says 1.50 will be first. Makes sense to create the DLC with Nebraska in mind rather than going back to fix it. Create the Nebraska DLC with 1.50 in mind. Susan Salter says hopefully Nebraska, but probably 1.5 first.
Hey, Susan.
Adam asks, is it better to have 2 trucks, one for on the highway, one for heavy hauls, or one truck that can do all types of jobs? I have 2 trucks for different uses.
I have a lot of trucks for different, not for different uses, but to drive different trucks for the audience. I use this truck for everything. All kinds of freight, heavy haul. Everything. Now in ATS I do the same thing basically, but sometimes I don't really have a specific heavy haul truck. I make sure I've got a powerful motor in my truck so that I can do whatever job it is that I'm gonna do. So driving that other XL, is that a Scania? I forget. I haven't driven those since I did those videos about them. And where's this viewpoint? There it is. Prokupchi. I don't know. But I haven't driven those trucks since I originally debuted them. Because I just didn't care for them. They're not... Those are like local delivery trucks in my mind. But maybe I should grab one of them and do a short little run over here.
Bro was asking if anybody else was buffering. I had a little bit.
I didn't notice any, but that doesn't mean anything.
Nothing's gonna beat that person walking in the pool.
That was funny.
Tom Ferrer thinks 1.5 because Nebraska would have been done on the new engine.
Interesting. We've got a lot of theories. and conjecture, but based on our collective experiences, there's logical reasonings for both.
Ryan says, did you hear Nebraska's DLC's loading and unloading system is coming out?
Oh yeah, I'm really excited about that. Although it remains to be seen, Pilot Bro brought up an interesting point. How will that impact during convoy operations? Do we, how long is that process? And is it going to slow things down too much? So we'll just have to see.
I don't really look at the blogs that much, so what is this loading, unloading?
The new loading and unloading animation for grain hoppers and a couple of other things. So just like we do in Farm Sim, when you go to pick up a load of grain in a belly dumper or tipper, you pull up underneath the spout and you get to watch the animation of the grain being loaded into the trailer. And then the reverse of that is when you go to somewhere to deliver from a belly dumper or something, and the delivery point is at the grate, and you get to watch the animation of the grain coming out of the bottom of the belly dumper.
Nicholas says, manual loading when? And then laughs.
You do have to do the hard mode when if you've got that feature turned on where you can select a type of parking for a delivery or pickup. You have to select the hard mode. So you actually pull either, I don't know if you back in, but the ones that I saw, you actually pull through under the grain spout. We still got quite a ways to go here, 343 kilometers.
Victor says that's just phase 1.
Yeah. So far, it's only going to be in Nebraska, but going forward, they're going to add that feature in other DLCs as applicable. Oh, Big Al 2424 has bought 3 coffees for Coffee Slam. I like a coffee slam. Thank you, Al. Good to see you, by the way. Hope you're in here. Yeah, skilled parking, I think. For me, it'll be every time because that's what I have is skilled parking. I normally don't give myself the option to do anything other than.
Visit Salter says, I've given up with Farming Simulator. Can't get on with it somehow.
Can't get on with it? That's shameful. Because you don't enjoy it or you struggle with it? If you struggle with it, you might want to join our Discord and hop onto the community map with us. You will have to buy a couple of DLCs though. Or we may start another map without DLCs. we got going on here? Ah. Hey, that got my attention.
Tom Freer says it's rumored that you'll be able to open and close the doors. Does that mean you may be able to walk around the truck soon?
No, and I've not heard that, but I do anticipate we'll see that in future releases. Currently, I've heard nothing about being able to open certainly not the doors on the truck, nor the doors on the trailers. But I think at some point, for realism, for the sake of realism, there'll at least be an animation where the doors will open in the back, or curtain sides will open on the sides. At some point, maybe next year or year, I don't know, I'm speculating here. And that will be neat. For those of us who are real life truck drivers and we're used to, when we make deliveries, when you're getting ready to back up to the dock, you get out and open the doors on the back of your trailer. As long as you don't forget, like I did one time when I hadn't been driving for a few months and I went back to it. First time I went to back into a dock, I forgot to open my doors. Had to pull back out again to get, to have room to open them.
Says the trailers don't even have an interior modeled.
Yet. Not yet.
He has, yeah, yet. Stop says they have. The newest DLC trailers have.
Really? An animation showing the doors opening? I have not seen that.
Says yes.
I want to see that. Tell me which DLC it is. I'm sure I must have it.
Says not the animation, but the insides are modeled for no reason before the 150.
Can you see the inside? Like, can you open the doors?
Trailers.
I have a Tierson trailer.
He said that with a question mark, though.
Oh.
Ken Beard says hi, all.
Hey, Ken.
Oliver says you would probably have to dev mode into one.
Well, I could do that. I could probably do that into this tanker, I think.
And Nicholas says that dev mode, yes. Maybe. Stop says people have the models in Blender and wonder why there's something inside.
Setting the stage for future stuff. can't make out what those signs are. I've seen them several times. Atoll.
Dobbs adds, but there have been 2 trailer models for traffic. One that has curtain opened and another with back doors opened. There are more for props for border crossings. Garland is here.
Hey, Carlin. I wanted to see if I can do a few shout outs while I'm driving. Andrew Black, Phantom 6767, Ryan, John the Bricklayer. A lot of road construction going on here.
Meeting.
Yes, I am. No speeding. Oh, and missing my turn. Okay, I put that down.
No
Well,
damage, but that's a Swifty.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah. Okay. Ah. I feel like I ought to get another. I don't need sleep. We don't need no sleep.
Dobbs says after people found out the insides of it were modeled, they connected that it isn't for nothing. So the guy who made the Kogel trailer mod modeled the insides of his trailers.
Well, I've got that DLC too. You know what? I'm just gonna stop for a moment. And here we are inside the trailer, or the tanker. So you can't really see anything. In fact, it's transparent from the inside. That's weird. Alright, let's do some of those shout outs I was trying to do. I think I did John the Bricklayer. If not, I just did. Lee01 Mr. CJ Johns 31, Oblivion, our top ATS driver for February. Keith Cersei, James Brandt, Road Trip Nerd, Poztech TV, Dr. Jones, our top ETS2 driver for February. Dustin Simbro, Colin Percival, Jose Lima, Harris Lynn, Elliot Hallisey, Pancake Man, Jesse 2670, Ulysses S. Grant. Just notice there's a crane or bucket up there on the top of that hill. D&B Travels, Randy Disher, FTG Mike B, or Dorhita Rusu, Wyacorn, G-Man, Mr. Jacob Morales, Gaming Cakes, Claudio Diaz, Florm, Vernon Bunch, Untamed Eagle, Big T 5280, Big Toe Magoo, Matrix Racing, Bard Barrow Mark, and it's James. That's all of them. So got that out of the way. Thanks, Ryan. You're right, of course. No texting and driving. I was reading my things, but okay. That was wrong. I shouldn't have been doing it, especially on roads like that. But at least I didn't get any damage. Not technically a Swifty, except it really was, because I was reading my phone. What is this? Man, this is narrow. Hey, kitty. What you thinking? Thinking it's time for a nap? Eating again.
Freer says, so the point of the new engine is for them to consider porting to console, so you think we get the same performance and maybe crossplay?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think that they are going to be making these future versions, maybe not 150, but future versions available on console. But they're also, I think, going to be available to work with. Now, this is more of a pilot question. I want to say DX12, but doesn't it already work with DX12? Or is it DX11? Now I don't remember. I know there's something that has that issue, but I don't remember which game it is. Am I running low on time? Almost 4 hours. Oh, okay, we'll be there in under an hour, theoretically.
Pilot Bro says right now the game is DX11. They are working to move to DX12.
Okay, so it was SCS.
He adds, once on DX12, it helps them to port to consoles and have access to more of the DX12 tools. Vigner says, just watch out for blog posts about upcoming updates.
Yeah, in the Discord, we have a channel devoted to SCS updates. So anytime there's an SCS blog post, which is almost every day or several times a week anyhow, it shows up in that channel. Up at the top. At the top of the stack. Oh. Come on. There you go, Pugwash. I just did the same thing. Man, this is tight.
Vigner says, blog posts might come out more slowly now, considering that they're moving to a new office building.
Well, yeah, I mean, they talked about that, but I haven't seen a slowdown in blog posts. I mean, they just posted one highlighting or featuring the team that's working on the Greece DLC.
I thought that was the Nordic one.
Nordic Horizons, you're right. But it was not long ago when they did the same thing for the team working on Greece. Novi Sad. You Novi Sad.
Adam says we are having our cedar soon.
Or what?
Cedar. S-E-D-A-R.
Oh, Seder. Seder.
Oh, Seder.
It's a Jewish religious function. I don't know anything really about it other than that it is a thing.
Like I said, it took me longer to escape, and I did some considerable damage around me. No X button.
Oh, true story. I got lucky.
Adam says it's a special dinner around Passover.
Right. Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was, but yeah. I believe, well, take your word for it, because I'm not Jewish, and I think you are, so. You would know more about it than me. But I have heard of it. Okay, Lurch, what's the damages? Not late. I don't have any cargo damage. Although, how do you damage gas?
I've wondered that myself many a time.
Yeah. Okay.
353 hardcore points, 3.8.
3.8. Okay. So almost 4. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, oh, it's the DAF. That's right. Oh, it's the DAF XD Day Cab, Sleeper, and Sleeper High Top. Nicholas, do we have skins for these? I don't know if we ever developed skins for these. Nope, because it was kind of a one-off. Didn't plan on keeping it. Cute little
Pilot
truck.
versus this, we never did because you yucked it in a video.
Yeah. What do you mean not yet? I think Pilot's right. I mean, you know, you can. There's not a lot to it, though. Yeah, I didn't care for these trucks, but I'm actually going to drive one now. Just do something short. See, that's the day cab. There's the sleeper high top. I'm just going to grab the day cab. I'm going to drive it in Porto. And I don't remember where I'm going to end up at. Frankfurt. Okay. Oh. Yeah, exactly. Probably have to downscale all the graphics. Okay, I am back in Frankfurt. However, I am going to quick travel back to Balkans. Because well, before I do that, let me just look for loads down there. I'm going to use the freight market. I'm not going to use my own trailer. And take something relatively small, relatively short distance. Goes to Italy. I don't want to go very far though. It's 700 kilometers. Okay. Well, let's. Oh, I can look other places. Fancy that. There is. Really short. How about Tirana?
Pilot Bro says, take the boat.
I could. Like most of the options. Ooh. Camper vans. Maybe I'll do that. Camper vans. All right, I'm going to Tirana.
Dipping
Just want
away
to do
for a bit.
something
I'll be
short.
right back.
Okay. Just want to do something short. I forgot about those camper vans. And let me turn on lights. I even have those lights. Mirrors, I guess are okay. That's such a cute little truck. Look, Adam, a back window. All right, where's that load I wanted to get? Oh, wait, how much time do I have on my clock? I gotta find somewhere to sleep, don't I? I do. Okay, there's a place right here. Go down there.
Hopefully the offer doesn't expire.
Oh, probably will. There will be more.
Nicholas said, do a special transport with that tiny thing.
It's got a little motor in it.
Then he says, yuck, I'd rather take an Iveco. I'm
Yeah.
joking. Or am I?
How do I get into this thing? Guess I gotta go around, huh?
Alibro says, I think Stops added a motor, but I can't remember.
For this?
And Stops says, yes.
Well, I'm not gonna bother. I just want to do a little something.
He says, I think I added the 530 horsepower engine from the XG.
Let me see what I got in here. 299 horsepower. We're not hauling anything heavy. Let's see what we got. I'll look on the external contracts. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to. Oh, that's right. I want to do that camper van. This is not heavy. All right, let's go to freight market because that's where I saw that. Look, camper vans. How far is that? 977 meters. It's not even a kilometer. Oh, it's a little longer. What does this even pay? 647 euros. I've literally hauled something shorter than this in real life. Not for that much money, but yeah. Let's go hook some camper vans just because we can. Oh, this is going to be funny.
Nicholas says, do it.
Oh. Well, these things make my ears itch. Remember, kids, you don't have to follow your GPS just because it says to go right and then left and then right again. Figure it out for yourself.
Yeah, I literally have had the GPS take me on an off ramp just to take me back on the freeway opposite.
Yeah. Don't follow it. Be in charge.
Process plow right through the fence.
Tell you what I am going to do. Just because I don't have this discovered yet. And I don't have this discovered yet.
Nicholas says, close your eyes, hope for the best.
We're deadheading longer than what we're going to do the delivery. Ooh.
You bobtailing?
Well, that's deadheading. Anytime you're moving without and you're not under load, that's deadheading. Whether you have a trailer or not. Is that external or freight?
It was for freight.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, darn it. Well, here's one, but that's too far. Nice drive though. Shoot. Did I come to the right place? Like, I don't see anything. Yeah, it's the right place. Oh. I want to do that. We do that. We just do that. Shoot.
Wasted all
For
that
real.
time for that little job.
Yeah, and it's gone. So I guess I could go to Toronto. I want to go to Toronto, but I mean, I could come back here.
Pilot says, "Go get a real engine now."
I'll just take this. It's only 6 tons load. I don't like that one though. We're going to Toronto. Yeah.
I have come up against my heart. Oh. I have got to go.
What? Oh, getting there.
I did tell you about that before.
Yeah, I just didn't think that it was. I thought that was a 2-hour thing. Alrighty. Yeah, I lost track of time and I forgot about that. Yep, Lurch has to go. I'll try not to crash reading chat. I think I'm off a little bit. Let's get that sorted out. That's kind of cute, isn't it? We get into the sunlight. I want to get a photo of this. Just to change things up a bit. All right. Oh, and so we're going back the way we came. Although, can we go out this way and it? Yeah, can we go this way? Yeah, let's go that way. Wait, 359 kilometers. Oh. A lot of that's on the ferry. Wow. 6 tons, and I'm struggling to pull it. It feels like. Yeah, I forgot to look out the back window when I was backing up to the trailer. Oh, come on, come on, come on, get up the hill. I think Adam would have liked that if I'd have looked out the window, the back window, when I was backing up to it. Yeah, Nicholas is kind of what I was thinking. What a cute little truck. Oh, there's a viewpoint over there. Can we get to that viewpoint? I don't want to mess up my mojo here. I want to get on the road to get going. Yep, it is. Hey, Rick Rashid, tearing himself away from whatever else he was doing. Starfield, I think. Yeah, that white car. See, having that white car over my right shoulder makes me self-conscious. I'm thinking if I hit the brakes too hard, that thing's gonna slam right into my shoulder. Ah. Coffee, 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 coffee. Thought about pulling through there just to uncover that spot, but a little noisier in the interior on this thing. Huh. A new game, huh? Yeah, Lurch just left a few minutes, like right before you showed up. He had a thing. I think he had to pick up his wife or something. I don't even remember. He told me before the streams. Oh, we gotta stop here. And I already forgot what it was. But he's like the family taxi driver, so that's what he's doing. Driving dad's taxi. Okay. A lot of stuttering now. Your frames seem to have taken a hit. Not on my end. At least I haven't noticed. Why even bother having those? Welcome to Bari, Italy. Oops. Another security check. It happens, Treasure. Sometimes it is on my end. Sometimes it's locally. Although, to say that it's stuttering, that would suggest that it's on my end, on my output end. But I haven't noticed anything. So we still have 118 kilometers to go. We've got to leave Bari and head south to... Nope, not here. Toronto. Okay, get along, little doggy. Hard to do that from that view. And we got a toll booth coming up. Pilot, are you back yet? Sort of. Okay, let me know when you're completely back. And it can be after the stream that we get together. Man, this thing's got no oomph. I am floored. And I'm only pulling 6 tons. But this size motor is not out of line for this type of vehicle. Just a quick question or comment. The server that you had reserved for JC and I, is that different than the dedicated Euro truck server? Meaning you don't have to convert that back or anything, right? It's here. Yes, it is. What? Which? Yes, it is dedicated, or yes, it is. I forgot my own question. Public servers untouched. So this one can, the one that we had earmarked for JC's convoy is still available with a separate password. Okay. I'm not on a server. Okay. And here's why I'm asking Pilot that question. I can do this without crashing. Yeah, automatic. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so here's why I'm asking. I think tonight at the next live stream, we should do a convoy. We haven't done one of those in a while. For folks who have the convoy certified role in the Discord, I'll post all the information after I finish this. For those of you who might want to participate in that. Just because the convoy with JC didn't happen during this time slot doesn't mean we can't have a convoy today. Ooh, struggle, struggle, struggle up the hill. And this time I'm trying to get more notice. Hey, maybe Pilot could be in the convoy tonight. And it'll be Euro Truck, because that's how the server's set up. So it looks like I've got to go down the road a ways and double back through a couple of cloverleaf loops and come back and deliver right over there. Wow, I got up to 74 kilometers an hour. That may be the fastest I've driven with this load. Wait, what? Dirty truck? We had dirty trucks in the current version? What? Oh! Jeez. Forgot, I'm doing a loop-de-loop. They're randomly added in that new mod we added for trailers. Okay. The realistic trailers? Or real companies? Or whatever. In the description below. If you want to know which mod it is, it's in the description below. Seems to me we picked up a load here in a convoy once. Oh, I don't have to turn off the engine. I just got to detach the trailer. Well, there it is. Back in the DAF, what is it? XD. All right. Well, that's going to do it. I actually went over quite a ways from what I had intended to do, but it occurred to me that I wanted to drive that little truck in the Balkans. So wish I'd have thought to do that from the beginning, but I forgot how narrow the roads were. So I'm going to post something in the Discord for those folks who are convoy certified. And if you want to participate in the convoy later on this evening, I'm going to open up 5 spots. So I don't want to overwhelm the server and create a lot of lag. We could have Trucknados, which are fun to watch and all, but it can be pretty expensive to your vehicles. Okay, well that's gonna do it. Thank you everyone for being here. Thanks for the memberships. Thanks for the coffee. I love a coffee slam. Oh, so we'll be here later on in less than 4 hours. And if I can get some bodies to join in a convoy with me, we'll do that in Euro Truck Simulator 2. See y'all later. Thanks for being here.